Yeah, all
All
fishing.
right, you are live. You are live.
All right, awesome, awesome. All right, well, welcome guys to the AI Breakfast Lab. Yes, we're talking about fish this morning. So, it's interesting. Fishing has a lot of analogies. I grew up fishing in Texas, Galveston, Freeport, Trinity River, um, Lake Conroe, um, Lake Livingston, small little creeks around Texas. So, I've caught everything from, sea bass to flounders to croakers to redfish, and catfish and hardhead and just about everything you can think of I've caught. Um, I remember I caught a catfish, James, so big, I thought it was going to eat me, man. And I was a little boy, and I remember I had a little Zepco
Yeah,
fishing rod.
202. One
Yeah,
of those old
two.
202s.
Yeah, yeah, and I threw a night crawler with a hook right into a creek, and the creek was dry, and it had a hole, like this because it was the rest of it was dry, but it had a little water pull. And I just threw it in there, and there happened to be this giant catfish stuck in there. Man, I was so scared of it. I dragged it about 100 yards back to the house, and we couldn't even get his head off. It was so big. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, we're talking about fishing. Yes, we are, guys. With small talk, small talk, small talk. So you know, we're gonna do a little bit of fishing in our AI platform today. So I'll do an analogy there. Yeah. So we are. So we're gonna look around a little bit, and we're gonna have some fun today. So welcome, guys, to the AI Breakfast Lab. We are here. Well, we have any guests here. We're streaming online, of course, but we won't be able to see our YouTubers. But if you're a guest here on the AI Breakfast Lab, please put guests. Let us know you're a guest here. We'd love to hear that we have guests here so we can show you a little bit around. I'm kind of back to location. I'm at one of our leaders' house with Momentum Tech, and that's Chris's. And he was nice enough to put us up as we're driving through the community and supporting the team leaders here. We're doing our tour. We're learning a lot too from the field. In the AI world, a lot of things go on online, but how do you get good feedback from people that are using the platform and even new people, right? So yesterday I did a video and I didn't get to show it to you, so let's watch it. This is a great message. So a great message. By the way, just to update you guys, we are going to start ranking all over the place with Magic Kids, James.
Nice.
We've already started to write articles on every state that is missing out on AI. Like this one's on New Hampshire should require AI literacy education, a student's perspective, right? Beautiful picture of New Hampshire. It breaks down very specifically, for example, what are the requirements for kids and high school in terms of our future education. You can see down here that it does not include any ICT, or what that means is information and communication technology credit, right? It it includes it, which is, but however, the requirement focuses on basic information and communication technology, not artificial intelligence, not machine learning, or advanced digital literacy skills that the modern economy demands. Right. So we're writing, I think we wrote articles on Florida, Texas this morning, New York, Utah, and all kinds of really cool articles. Let's just refresh and go back and look. Let's see. We got New Hampshire. Let's go to all posts. So we have Vermont. There's one for Vermont. There's one for New Hampshire. There's one for Idaho. There's one for Tennessee. And we're writing other states, right, as well. We also have, guys, you should spend AI Breakfast Lab if you want to learn how to talk the language the way, a little bit how we do a little bit in terms of you want to leverage our expertise. This is our expertise right here. Come here and dive deep into these articles. Spend 5 to 10 minutes a day studying. Study AI. I mean, how did I get to be that is knowledgeable and James as knowledgeable he is with regarding AI? Well, we studied. It starts with studying, right? Just like practice with sports, right? You know, if I were to ask any professional basketball player, how did he get as good as he got? It's because they practiced, right? So study, 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 study. You got to involve some type of study into your business, any business. James, when you were in the franchise business, didn't you have time where you did research
Oh
yourself?
yeah, I had to do. I mean, that was one of the most important aspects of building a franchise. You had to do a ton of research to make it a successful, replicatable franchise. It wasn't
Right,
good
but
enough just to do it. You had to really study and
but but
research
but
and put
but,
it
but if you
together.
but once a franchise, you want to study the market too. So once you start a franchise and you start a business
Yeah.
and you're on the ground and you build the building or whatever you do, you still want to invest in some time into research at least every day or frequently so that you could be ahead of the trends. Like for example, you're looking at is there a way I can lower my cost, right? For cost of goods sold, right? You're always looking for that. So there's a level of research that we do as founders for the company, James and I, that you don't do. You don't need to do because we do the research, right, on AI technology and cost and function and enterprise pricing and when can we offer. For example, we offer audio processes now for free in our AI platform. You don't have to pay to do an AI audio voice for short commercials or even children's books or books. So within certain tools, not all the tools, but certain all the voice tools, there's no cost, right? Because of the language models that we're using. We do that research. The research I'm talking about, we're giving you a resource, MagicKids.ai. It's a brochure site. Do some research there. Read it. Go read it so you understand it, guys. This has huge potential. Matter of fact, we were in Florida. We ran into somebody that told us about a school you could go to, K through 12. You pay $40,000 per child to go to this private school. Critical thinking and AI. And we learned that the studies from that school is that after kids completed a year, they continue to test the kids on their IQ. IQ went up what? Average 95%, James. 98%. 98%
Wow. That's great.
for critical thinking and AI. Okay. So we know it's impactful. It does not erase your brain cells like you hear in the media and people talking about. Don't believe them. Okay. It's not true. They're lying, right? We got to think more. Matter of fact, that's what all prompt engineering is about, right? Is learning how to think and articulate your thoughts. So interesting. We have Magic Kids. It's $29 a month. You guys should be promoting the snot out of this, selling it like candy to every. I mean, you just walk around. Your neighbors have kids. Your gas attendant at the store has kids. Your nail salon probably who does your nails, ladies, have kids. Your barber has kids. Your mechanic probably has kids or grandkids. Just about everybody you run into has kids. Look at the baby boomer generation. It's the largest generation in U.S. history, right, James? It's a big bubble, right? Baby
Mm-hmm.
boomer generation. They have kids. They have grandkids. They have nieces, nephews, big family. So there's kids. Kids are our future, like Angela Martinez says, right? And AI is our future. So lead with that. You'll find less resistance. I promise you. You'll find less resistance from adults, right, James?
That's
If
right.
some if somebody talks to you about something that can help your kid learn math and science and better and be more efficient, I mean, you're going to pay attention, right? When you were homeschooling your kids, right? I mean, you're going to listen to that, especially if it's going to benefit them. I can tell you, I've even sat down in front of prominent business people and talked about the AI, and they're stoic in the face. And then when we mention Magic Kids, they lean in, they smile, they ask, "Can it do this for my kid? Can it help my kid with this?" they start asking questions, which is good because that's a signal that they're ready to buy. Anyway, enough preaching here. Let's get started here. Cool. So, in other words, do some research, guys, and spend some time on Magic Kids. It's full of resources. You got policy trackers here that are live per state. You got global dashboard. Also, it gives you, 23 countries are advancing, 28 are developing, 27 are emerging, and 9 have no action, right? So it tells you who's hot right now and who needs help. You got all the countries here. It navigates 100 countries. Cool. It's a resource for you guys. And of course, get James and I booked to talk about it. Send it to local politicians. Go to your chambers, chamber of commerce, and talk to them and tell them, hey, we can come speak at their chamber. We could speak on a Zoom call. We could do all kinds of topics. We could talk about the future of AI and K through 12. We could talk about building the first complete AI literacy tutor system, global AI education, what 100 countries are doing. We have it. We have it right here. We can show it. We can demonstrate it. COPA and FIRMA and student safety and the age of AI, right? The AI Literacy Foundation framework. We can explain that. We can have a talk about that from local classrooms to global deployment. And why every student needs AI literacy now. These are topics we could talk about. Get us booked, shows, podcasts, and you're going to get all the credit, 100%. Just get us booked. We've already got like 2 or 3 already booked already. I know the guys here in Florida are looking to get me booked on a podcast or a show, right, as well. Synthetic intelligence, the next frontier, video first marketing, franchise development in the AI era. That's James's things. Guerrilla sales and marketing strategies for ed tech, education and technology, right? So global AI education, right? All kinds of topics, whether it's virtual, in person, customized presentations, right? Every talk we can customize it, tailor to the audience they want us to. They want us to come talk to their church. They want us to come talk to their nonprofit organization, right? And we got flexible scheduling. So Jeanette is the point of contact for that. So that's James. You can put her email in the chat. It's Jeanette at momentumtechcorp.com. If you have a place for us to get booked, copy Jeanette. All right, introduce them to Jeanette Garza. She could talk to them, and if there's travel needed, if they want us to do virtual, we can go over the pricing. And don't ask me for pricing. James and Jeanette manage that. If somebody's going to book us to speak, like in an event, a paid event, we'll do it. But obviously, podcasts we'll do for free. We want to that, right? We may even do some nonprofit speeches if they're virtual, not traveling, right? Travel, we got to cover expenses, right? So they got to at least cover that. So I know that Angela is working hard to get us into the media in Nashville, right? She's got some national media contacts there. So when we get back, we're going to be meeting with them, right? So cool beans. That's just a little information for you guys. So let's go into the AI platform here. And let's pull this up. All right, let's go here. All right, so let's show you that video first. So, all right, that we worked on. This is some of the things that I've learned, and I want you to see. This is about a 4-minute video, James. Okay, and we did this yesterday. Is our spokesperson videos now can be a little bit longer, right? So I did the audio first on this one. As you can see, there's the MP3 file. This is the file that I did with our audio tool, which is over here under Create Audio and Music. See right here. And I click on AI VoiceOver right here. Okay. That's where I made this audio file right here. So I downloaded it to my computer, and there it is. So I skipped the script, and I just went right to the audio. And you can see it's 4 minutes and 12 seconds. So actually, our video spokesperson now can do as much as I think 11, maybe even 13 minutes now. So let's watch Mo. This is Mo. This is he's wearing a Momentum Tech shirt, and this is our kind of our new things that I've learned in Florida, how to craft words a little bit better, so people understand, so that we can bring them from the pit to the peak faster. So we can bring them from the pit to the peak by overcoming resistance, and then demonstrating our mechanism and our system to bring them to that peak. I'm talking about our CABS concept, CABS, Clear Actionable Business Solutions. We have a CABS, Clear Actionable Business Solution clarity coach in our AI platform that helps you get clear. So we've gotten a little clearer, is what I've said, is what I'm saying. Because really what we're trying to do is take someone from the pit of not knowing anything about AI or not knowing about what we offer and the nuclear offer that we offer with Momentum Tech to the peak, so they can save money, they can make money, so they can earn money, so they can build legacy income for their family, so they can work from home, so they can start their plan B, right? Whatever it is, whatever it is their desires. There's a lot of reasons why people want to start their own company or be an AI consultant, right, with Momentum Tech. And we have a lot of mechanisms to bring them over that Red Sea, so to speak, from the pit to the peak. We got a lot of systems. We have the AI Breakfast Lab, AI Social Meetup, virtual events. Now we have the AI Apprentice certification that helps bring them from the pit to the peak. Maybe they're afraid of AI. They take the AI Apprentice certification, or you take it as a guest for free, whoever invited you here. You take the AI Apprentice certification. Now you know a little bit about AI now. You know how to prompt. You understand how AI works, right? So you get the concept here? This message you're going to hear right now is a result of not only the CABS Clarity Coach, but also getting some feedback from the field here in Florida and new people that came to the events, questions they asked that I observed, I listened, and here is the output. You ready, James? Here it is.
Let me say this clearly. Artificial intelligence is not the future. It's the filter. Right now, AI is deciding who gets seen and who gets ignored. And this isn't just happening in the US. This is global, worldwide, every market, every industry, every language. People don't search the way they used to. They ask AI, they ask ChatGPT, they ask Claude, they ask Gemini, they ask Perplexity. And those systems don't give 10 options. They give one answer. If AI doesn't understand your business, it won't recommend your business. And if it doesn't recommend you, you're invisible, locally and globally. Most businesses don't see this shift yet. They're still playing yesterday's game. Momentum Tech was built for today's game on a global scale. We are a global AI platform designed for real people. Entrepreneurs, business owners, families, churches, nonprofits, and creators worldwide who refuse to fall behind. Inside Momentum Tech, you get wholesale-style access to over 40 premium AI tools, all in one secure login. No tech overwhelm, no prompt engineering required, no bouncing between apps. You log in and you build. You can write the book you've always wanted to write, turn it into an audiobook, create a video book or documentary, design scroll-stopping images, launch landing pages and funnels, automate content and marketing, and position your brand so AI can recognize it and recommend it in the new AI-first economy. But here's what makes Momentum Tech different. We don't just hand you tools and leave you alone, because AI is moving too fast. Every week it evolves. Every month it shifts. And most people are overwhelmed, not empowered. That's why we built the human side of this. We provide hands-on live training through the AI Breakfast Lab, a global online training room you can tap into again and again. Weekday sessions, real AI instruction and demos, live training, We show you what's working right now, so you can keep pace with the speed of AI instead of falling behind it. Because access without training creates overwhelm. But access with training creates confidence. Momentum Tech isn't just software. It's a global ecosystem. Tools, training, certification, community, ongoing upgrades, and real-world AI skills. So you don't just get started, you stay sharp, you stay current, you stay ahead. Artificial intelligence is separating people right now. Those who use it strategically, and those who will eventually pay the people who do. You don't need to become a programmer. You don't need to spend months figuring it out alone. You just need the right system, the right infrastructure, and real guidance, built for the real world. If you're ready to stop watching this shift from the sidelines, if you're ready to build leverage instead of stress, if you're ready to be visible in a world where AI is the gatekeeper, join Momentum Tech. Log in, train live, build real assets, get found worldwide, stay ahead, and take control of your future in the AI economy. This isn't about surviving the AI era, it's about leading in it. Our unique advantage now becomes yours. No one else combines and packages AI like we do, 40+ tools with one login, including 15+ answer engine optimization AI apps, a complete AI discoverability strategy, free daily live training, AI certification pathways, an AI arbitrage income model, and complete business in a box, ironclad guardrails, safe enough for children, and a complete IP protection system built strong. History rewards the early and punishes the hesitant. You are not late, but you are not early forever. Join Momentum Tech now. Get trained, get positioned, get visible, and build your leverage while the rest of the market is still confused. Welcome to the AI revolution. Join the momentum now.
Boom. So it's got a lot of great sound bites that just resonate really well, right? Resonate, just incredible. Let me show you another one that we're using Mo for a lot of stuff now. So he was in a conversation with GPT. So this is a little bit more in depth. I'm going to show you these two videos, okay? Because this is kind of leads to where we're going to go today in the training, all right? So this one is a little shorter one, and it addresses business owners. Let me just say this. You can go to your local strip mall that you could drive to as you come out of your subdivision or your apartment complex or your condo or townhome. And there are probably nail salons and restaurants and vape stores and gas stations and business owners, office buildings all around you. And I would venture to say 99% of them, maybe even 100% of them, know nothing about what Mo's going to talk about right now, James. None of them do. So when I say it, literally, it is a blue ocean. It is a blue ocean, this topic. And you're going to see that we have every single tool to solve all of these problems that exist right in our platform. We can get and help these people rapidly and fast. But let's listen to the Mo's message and then you'll get the picture, okay? Now that I've framed it for you a little bit, let's watch this.
There's something happening right now, and almost nobody sees it yet. For the past 25 years, the internet worked one way. You searched and you chose. You typed into Google and you clicked links. Businesses fought to be on page one. They fought for rankings. They fought for visibility. But quietly, that world has ended. Today, people don't search the internet. They ask artificial intelligence. They ask ChatGPT. They ask Claude. They ask Gemini. They ask Perplexity. And those systems don't show 10 blue links. They show one answer, one recommendation, one business, one choice. And behind the scenes, invisible to most people, AI crawlers are scanning the internet right now. GPT bot, Claude bot, Perplexity bot, Google extended, Apple bot extended, Meta external agent, Amazon bot, OAI search bot. These systems are deciding who gets recommended and who gets ignored. This is the single biggest shift in digital visibility since the invention of search engines. And it creates two types of businesses. Businesses AI understands and businesses AI never sees. Businesses AI recommends and businesses that disappear. At Momentum Tech, we saw this shift early. We realized that the future wouldn't belong to businesses that ranked on search engines. It would belong to businesses understood by artificial intelligence. So we built something different. Not just tools, not just software, an entire answer engine optimization ecosystem designed to help businesses become visible, understood, and recommended by AI itself. Because in this new world, if AI can't find you, your customers can't find you either. But if AI understands you, recommends you, and trusts you, your growth becomes inevitable. This isn't the future. This is happening now. And the people who position themselves today will become the leaders of tomorrow's economy. Welcome to Momentum Tech, the gold standard of AI technology.
Okay, a little different message, right? But it's focused as something else. So let's go back to the dashboard. I'd like to hear your thoughts on these messages, guys. You need to learn how to talk about these. But right here, we have the social AEO content. I'm going to change the name to that probably this weekend, because these tools right here underneath the AEO content are everything a business needs. You could do it for them if you want to, and charge them if you want to. That's the arbitrage model, where you're paying $39 a month. I would certainly make them pay $39 a month. You don't want to do it in your platform. Get yourself another customer. Make that a rule of yours that you will not break. You want $39. You want their own platform so they can log in and they can see the work that you're doing. You don't want them to ask you one day, James, hey, can I log in and see how you're doing this? You're not going to want to give them your account, are you, James?
No,
No. So what you
not
do
at
is
all.
you get it. Okay, here's it for me to do work for you. Here's what you do. You do $39 a month. I'll do the work for you. I charge you. I'll do all your AEO work. I'm going to charge you $5,000, $3,000, $2,000, $1,000, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. Whatever you need. Yeah. There's no like benchmark what to charge for this yet in the market. It's so new. Well, I can't afford 1,000. Okay, well, what can you afford? Can you afford 500 for 2 months? No. How about 250 for 4 months? No. How about 150 for
You just adjust how much work you do each month based on what they're
1
paying.
year? That's it. 1 year. Yeah, exactly. You adjust it. Then you work it out. Exactly. Maybe you work on Facebook first, right? Then you work on for month one. You work on, right? You get it. So you can customize it, because there's no real. That's that sixth way you learn about in the business presentation James talks about, right? So obviously they can do it themselves. So you come right here, like, let's go to the business profile. Okay, let's just look here. Business profile. That screen is really big right now, but I want you to see it. Well, here's the business profile. So what do you need to do to get your business profile? So it's like business profile be like your Google My Business, right? Information. So you put in your business name, your industry or category. So I can put in, like, for example, let's just put, for example, Magic Kids, okay? And the industry is, we're going to say AI technology, for kids. Okay, for kids. And the location, we're going to say, let's just say we're going to focus on, let's say, Anna, Texas. Primary goal is to booked appointments, let's just say, okay? Or let's just say phone calls. Okay, that's fine. We'll just say phone calls and form fills. Okay. And then what language you want it. Obviously, we want it in English, or you can do any language you want. And what's your preferred tone? Okay, so I could say, hey, let's make it, what do you think? Trustworthy. Okay. And then any other details that you want to do. So I could just go right to, let's just go to Magic Kids. And let's just say, let's just copy that. Boom. Just as an example. Okay. And let's just copy that. And let's just go here. Let's just paste that right in. And then I'll show this. So you just, whoops, no, I don't want New Hampshire. That's what I was writing a blog about. Okay, copy. Let's do it again. Paste. There we go. Now, so really you don't need any prompt engineering. Just you got to know a little bit about your business. That's it, right? That's simple. Choose your tone and you click generate profile results. In less than 40 seconds, 30 seconds, you're going to have what's called AI structured content that is friendly for AI to read. Because AI, you think, well, can I just write this myself? Sure, you can, but good luck because AI can't read the way you write. There's certain ways that AI needs to write. The program and prompt engineering behind this app actually has the right algorithm, like how long the sentence structure should be, how it should be chunked down. Now you could probably get it at some point, but it takes a lot of work to be able to chunk it down like this. See, because AI doesn't read the same way you and I read, and it doesn't read the way that anyone else reads, and especially SEO, right? All right, so there, it's already done. So let's just look at it. Okay, so launching young minds into the AI age. Here's the mission statement. So at Magic Kids, we believe AI literacy is foundational for every child's future. We design engaging, age-appropriate AI learning programs that equip students in Anna, Texas, and beyond with the skills to understand, use, and create with AI safely and responsibly. Our mission is to bridge local classrooms to global education systems, empowering the next generation for success in the AI-driven world. Core services include, boom, boom. There you go. And we can edit any of this. We could, obviously, the more information you put in here, like we could put all of our apps in here, James, right?
Yeah,
all of our tutors, right? I just pasted the first paragraph in there. So again, the more detailed and parameters I give it, the better, right? So it breaks down everything here: our target audience, unique selling points, right? There you go. So this would be like stuff you could copy and paste and put in a business profile, right? Now obviously, I want more information in here, in the details. Like we would probably put all of our tutors in there, our literacy tutors in here. Just copy and paste it, and you can make it bigger if you want to, right here too as well. See, so you can copy and paste all of our apps in here, or descriptions, or all the services a business offers, or products and services, right? You want to do put it all in here. You want to cover every detail and the additional details, right? To generate a good business profile. And then everything is saved over here, right? And you can delete them here. I'm going to delete that, right? So it's gone, right? And I can start again. Okay, so that's the business profile, right? And it really does a great job of doing that. And then the Facebook, same thing. Facebook, business name, industry, primary services, as much as you want, primary location, service area, select your audience and scope. Unique selling points, be very specific. It shouldn't be one sentence. I mean, be very specific. What's your brand voice? And then any tone details, like any tone, what's your primary goal? What's your primary call to action? What's your website? What's your existing Facebook URL? What's your contact email? What's your phone number? What's your business information? Any offers or promotions? What primary keywords or phrases, competitors or benchmarks? Username preference if you don't have one. Like this basically will help somebody set up a Facebook profile. Maybe a business doesn't have a Facebook, they're not on Facebook, or they're just starting. So you can set up their business profile here that's ready to be a magnet to AI bots, to Perplexity bot, to Gemini bot, Google bots, AI bots that move a million times faster than they did 3 years ago. When somebody asks something in their phone or types something in their computer or anything, right? It's going to send those bots out faster than you and I could even imagine. Faster than an Indy 500 car, race car, okay? It just goes. It goes and it searches who has the answer, who is the authority in this local market for this service. Whose answers this question? And it's going to look for a key, James. You know what key it's going to look for, James, to open the door for the website? Some of you are scratching your head. This is high-tech stuff, guys. But what's going to happen? I'm trying to dumb it down for you guys, or not that you're dumb. I'm trying to make it simple. You understand? The door that the bots, when somebody talks into their phone, the door that allows AI to get into your website to look to see who you are is the LLM.txt file. And I can tell you 100% of businesses around you in your local market know nothing about it. Think about that for a moment and the opportunity.
Neither do any of the marketing agencies.
Not many of them. Not ones that I've talked to. Even top agencies in the world, they have no idea what that is. And that's not the only thing you need on there. You know, there's also other text files for voice search to be found on voice AI search too, that nobody knows about, that we do. So you can come down here. Obviously, how long do you want the bio, right? How many words? How many hashtags do you want? And then what's your primary AI platforms that you want to align with? Apple Siri, Bing Copilot, Google, Chatbot, Perplexity, Meta, AI, all AI platforms. Just get me ready for all of them, right? Language, include emojis and generate, and then boom, submit it. This is for Facebook. Because Facebook is a very popular, and so is LinkedIn. LinkedIn more popular, just in terms of credibility. So they rank really well on AI search engines. Facebook posts, Facebook profiles, LinkedIn posts, LinkedIn profiles, YouTube descriptions, YouTube tags. Everything matters, guys. Everything matters to get AI ready. That's what our summit is about in April. Everything matters. Blogs matter. Your homepage matters. Your contact page matters. Your Facebook posts matter. Your Twitter, your X posts matter. Your profiles, your keywords matter. Your YouTube matters. Your LinkedIn matters. Every piece of content and caption and description on each of these pages. Instagram matters. X matters. Your TikTok engine matters. All of your content that you produce. All the blogs that you have on your website, whether you want to read, you should rewrite them here. The blog engine, write more. Write more. You want to create more posts. Here they are: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. These are for like one-time posts. That these posts are sticky and like Velcro, like a magnet to AI bots. But you got to have the first thing on your site to be found. And that's what we have in our website tools. If you guys know, I'm trying to draw it all together here. We have a website funnel builder. Guys, this is incredible here. So look, for example, let's go back. That was kind of fast. So here's like some examples of websites that I was working on, right? So look, I'm not working on, they're just templates, right? This is our web builder. You don't pay anything for this. No hosting, no SSL. You don't pay anything for chatbots. You don't pay anything to create blogs and rewrite blogs and write content for your website in our platform. Watch. So here it is. I want to show you something. So this is a page. I can come in and I can edit it. We can edit stuff in here to our heart's desire and make it look really beautiful, right? So we could change everything. All this text is like PowerPoint. We could copy and, you know, change anything in here that we want. Okay. And then of course we got settings over here. You got AEO, Ask Engine Optimization, and SEO data here. So here it is right here. So you can put in your name and your description and all your keywords you want. And this is what's called a script. This is, you don't want to mess with this. This is a schema markup. This is something that's proprietary in our platform. It pre-renders the code based on the content that you write on your website. So you, as you write content on the website, it automatically configures everything for you. No technical experience needed. The schema is important to AI so it can find you. Okay. See, but right now there's not much content on the page because I haven't built it yet, right? So that's one place. And this is your preview for your social here, right? So this is like all the information on the site. But let's go back and let's go to settings here for the website. I don't have a domain name connected yet, but I want you to look at this. See this? What does that say, James?
LLM.
S.txt file.
Yep.
This is automatically done for you when you build a website in the system, or any other, if you build a site for a business in the system. Already done. That is the key so that AI can discover who you are. That's the key to the door. It unlocks your website. Like old days, it was called a robots, like a robot file. Right? That robot has changed, right? Because this is only the robot, like a site map, where you give the robot a site map is like a table of contents of the book. The LMS is like the, you know, the key to unlock the book, to even see that. Like if you had a lock on your diary, right? They sell those, right? It's the key to unlock it. The sitemap is the table of contents. And the robot file is like the old ones that allows like the old Google to find you, which is still relevant, but not as relevant. It's all done for you. You don't have to know anything about it. You don't have to write the code on this or nothing. As you build the page out and put your content on the page, okay, it automatically fills it out for you to be AI ready, okay? You can add products. You can connect your Stripe account in here, and you can add products. You can do whole e-commerce things in the platform. You can set up automation and triggers. Like you say, hey, if someone fills out, maybe I do a new action, right? I could name it. Maybe I can name it email 1, and the condition is that when people opt into my form on my website, I want you to email the user. And then, of course, if I'm going to email the user, you got to have your email set up in the platform, and you can say, okay, the sender email is here. The sender name is Ed Garza, and I put the subject line and I write the email, right? Here's, you know, hey, maybe a speed networking reminder. And I could send them an email. As soon as they fill out the form, it sends them an email. And I can paste the email in here. I can configure it, bullet points, add images, add video, insert media right into the email. And I could delay it for days or hours. Simple, easy automation, right? And I can set up more. I can say email to, reminder email, like one day before the event or whatever, right? You can do all that in our platform. And guess how much we charge you to do all this, James?
$0 additional dollars.
Yeah, that's right, guy. Yeah. And you can track all your sales here and all the contacts that filled out forms and you get your stats. And then if you have any money that you made, gross sales through your Stripe, if you connect your Stripe. And how do you connect your Stripe? You go over here to integrations. And then there's your Stripe right here, payments. You connect your Stripe. Boom. You connect your Stripe, you log in and you enable it, right? Yeah. That's a deep look at AEO. That's what you're going to learn at the AI Accelerator Summit in detail and get certified so you understand it. Saturday, April 18th. Full day, West Nashville, Music City Work Club. Be there, be prepared, and let's rock and roll. Yep, that's it. So let's go back here to some of these other ones. We have a little bit of more time. Any questions in the chat about any of this? It's a lot of deep information. You guys, this is a really good challenge for you guys. Look at the keyword generator. I mean, this is incredible. So you could do like, the business names. Just do magic. I got to change this because it's gray. So it's okay. I could change the code on it. Magic Kids and the product services. So we can come right here and we can just say, hey, I want to give me all our products. Let's look at our AI literacy tutors, just the 4 tutors here, right? So let's copy all this. Okay. Those are our new tutors that we just launched. And let's go over here and let's do some keywords for that. So let's paste all that in there. And primary location, let's just say Texas. Let's just say Dallas metro area. Unique selling points. Let's see, unique selling point. Let's just grab some information from here. Yeah, right here. That's perfect. Yep, perfect. And just copy that right there. Primary business category. Let's say AI technology, AI tech for kids. Target audience is, let's just say, parents, schools, and let's say parents, teachers, and schools. Okay. Select the voice. Let's make it friendly and approachable. Let's do character limit 250 and let's submit. So this is a keyword generator. So it's going to generate some keywords that would be good for us. It does deep research. It's programmed to find, really relevant keywords for you. Long tail keywords, AEO keywords, question keywords, non-competitive keywords, maybe some competitive keywords, and it happens really, really fast. So this was the keywords that you could generate for your website that I just showed you. See what I mean? Everything ties together here, guys. Everything you need is here. Everything. James, what do you think about all this?
I love it. It's
it's a
well
complete
worth,
circle.
Yeah,
39. Come on. Yeah. I mean, here we go. Let's look at the keywords. Okay, here we go. Keyword, primary service keywords: AI foundation tutor, AI creator tutor, AI prompt engineering tutor, AI detective tutor, AI guardian tutor. Use in service listing, headlines, and profile titles to highlight core offerings. Location based: AI literacy Dallas, AI tutors Dallas, Dallas AI education for kids, AI workshops, Dallas area, AI course, Texas. So yeah, you know what about workshops? Let me just stop right here. Last night we talked about doing a workshop during, let's say, summer vacation for kids. Ron I. Will is on here. So Ron, why don't you be the first one to lead it? Launch find a location and do an AI literacy um, summer camp, 4 week, maybe 3 weeks long, 2 weeks long, right? Maybe a week long. Charge a fee for it and get them AI certified in AI apprentice certification. And they walk out with a certification, and they have an instructor there to guide them, to practice with them, to do the homework with them, to guide them and coach them and help them. And I don't know, what would you charge for that per attendee for the camp? What do you think, James? What would you charge?
Oh, thousands.
I don't know. Yeah, you can charge 1,000. You can charge 500. You can charge. What do kids pay for camps?
Oh gosh, some of the Bellas camps cost me $4,000 or $5,000.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2-3 day camp.
that's crazy, right, James? Right, you
It's
think?
crazy. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So maybe you find a location, a place that has housing, you can do camps, for the kids. I'm just, there's plenty of opportunity for all of you here, right? So I had to stop there and talk about that. All right, look at location, long tail keywords, AI literacy foundation for schools, unique value keywords. Okay, these are key things to talk about, right? That people know, that educators know. Transactional keywords, business description, right? More keywords, description, character count, 232. So it gave me a little description that I could put, obviously, in meta description. I could do all kinds of stuff and put the key, optimize this. And I could ask for more if I want more. So you notice down at the bottom here, I think it's time for us to stop here in a few minutes.
Yeah, and I've got something to play for Jeanette when you get to a stopping point.
Yep. And we also have, you can comment right here, and you can say, can you give me more keywords on this tutor? Like I could paste all the other tutors in there, the 15 other academic tutors, and say, give me more keywords for these two. Or can you give me keywords for Tennessee also? Or can you give me words for Utah or Vermont or Florida keywords too? You can interact with the app, and it knows the context of what you talked about, and you can interact with it unlimited, like you do with the Ghostwriter or with any other app like the Wild GPT. You could interact with it. So you could just look, you could say, this is what you could do. What are some additional tips and insights related to these? Are examples. Can you create an image that illustrates this concept? Can you create pros and cons table for this topic? Can you provide a brief summary with an accompanying image to explain the visually in a text? You could ask to create text summaries, visual images, or tables to help illustrate or organize your information. There you go. Welcome to the Breakfast Lab, guys. I told you we pour fire here, and I'm glad to be back with you guys. Hope you learned something today. Hope it was useful to you.
Yep. All right.
Yep. So you can have it create some social posts for you. You can do all kinds of stuff. Any questions, comments in the chat?
I've been answering them as we go. But here I've got something with.
Yeah. Well, let me make sure she hears it. Hang on. Let me put it on.
Okay.
Here, Jeanette, this is for you.
I got it. I'm listening.
Oh, she's listening? Okay, so she's here. Okay, cool.
All right. So here we go. Your very own birthday song.
Hey, Jeanette, it's your birthday, so let's turn the silliness all the way up. Happy birthday to you. Clap your hands. Do a spin. This song is for you. Your brother James might live in a zoo hanging with monkeys and making silly noises too. But today is all about you. Jeanette, your sparkle lights up the room like sunshine, blasting away every bit of gloom. May laughter chase you all day long, and may your heart feel 10 feet strong. From near and far, your people cheer. We love you, Jeanette. It's your big day. Dance like nobody's watching, eat some cake. Okay, maybe two. And dream super bold, not tiny, but huge. Blow out those candles, make a huge wish, and know the world shines brighter with you in it.
Mexican
Woo!
music.
And you know
Awesome.
what? She blew those candles out so well that they vanished. So I know her wish is going to come true.
There you go. Awesome.
All right.
Awesome. All right. Any questions? We got some more questions. Happy birthday, Jeanette. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
She says thank you to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bill Hoffman raised his hand. Let's get him up here.
All right.
Let's see here.
I'll get him promoted.
Okay, awesome.
Welcome, Bill. Thank you for being here. So we're going to switch over now and do the overview about this incredible tsunami of opportunity that is available with artificial intelligence. So if you have anyone, you might be interested